Hello friends. So today the topic of our discussion is coal and petroleum. The two terms which we see so much in our daily life, we see in all around us as fuel and as many other uses. Now what are coal and petroleum? Basically, they are source of energy that are non-renewable and exhaustible. They are made by the nature in a very long time and will be completely consumed after long time use. Now, first is coal. Coal is a combustible sedimentary organic rock found from vegetation. Or, coal is a fossil fuel created from remains of plants that lived millions of years ago. Remember, it is a non-renewable fuel and it takes too much of time to form. It requires at least 300 million years in general to form. There are various varieties of coal like peat, lignite, subbituminous, bituminous, and anthracite. Formation. The formation of coal started about 300 million ago when most of the earth was covered by swamps. Due to some accident, some incident that occurred, various plants and trees died. They sank to the bottom of swamp and got buried under the layer of rock. That rock, that soil, provided a very large pressure and the temperature was given by core and the oxygen was absent. All these factors they led to the formation of coal. Now the process is called carbonization, which involved the increase in percentage of carbon content in the vegetation. In this way, in 300 million years, almost entire vegetation is converted into coal. The process is very long and it still goes on. We need to know that coal formation is still going on. Right now, as the time passes, the content of coal will increase and as a result, the higher quality coal is formed from the lower quality coal. The process is, as you know, called carbonization. This is the composition of coal. It contains mainly carbon, hydrogen and other elements. Depending on variety, the composition may vary, but high quality coal contains more carbon as compared to the low quality coal. Uses. Coal has a lot of uses, like it is used to make electricity in thermal plants, used as solid fuel in boilers, it is used to make coke and various other chemicals. Now, destructive distillation of coal. This is the process by which we can obtain a lot of useful things from coal. Basically, it gives three products: coal gas, which is a gaseous product, coal tar, which is a viscous liquid, and solid material, which is coke. Now, how can we define this process? It is the process in which a solid material like coal or wood is heated at high temperature in absence of air to obtain different product. It is called destructive as the chemical composition of the substance is cracked at high temperature and it gives various small molecules as end product. This is the diagram by which we obtain products like coal gas, coal tar and ammoniacal liquor in which we obtain coke. Now coke, it is a solid black residue derived from coal after destructive distillation. It is the solid substance that remains. Coke is used as fuel and is a very common reducing agent in metallurgy. In class 10th, you will learn that it is used to make iron from impure iron from its ore. It is also used to make steel. Coal tar. It is a thick brown black liquid which is very viscous and has very high smell, very foul smell. It is flammable and is sometimes used for heating or in boilers also. Now this tar is used in treatment for disease like psoriasis, where it is very efficient. It is used to make roads, used to make various perfumes, naphthalene and many other products. Coal gas is the gaseous fuel obtained by destructive of coal and it is a very flammable gas. It is produced at the site and then transported to all the nearby regions using pipes and hence it is used as gaseous fuel. It is to be remembered that it is very difficult to supply coal gas to distant areas. So it is to be consumed nearby regions where it is found or obtained. We cannot store it in iron or other containers and transport it like LPG or CNG. Generally, it is used as town gas, where it is distributed in nearby towns. Petroleum. It is a naturally occurring flammable liquid found in geological formations below the Earth's surface. How is it formed? As diagram shows, almost 300 to 400 years ago, that means at the time of start of coal formation, due to some phenomena, various marine animals got buried below sea level, below sand and silt. As the mass of that silt sand grew, the pressure on the material on the animal bodies increased. As a result, they are converted into thick viscous liquid which we call as petroleum oil. So, petroleum was produced when sea creatures died and covered with sand and clay. Under high pressure and temperature, these organisms change into petroleum and natural gases we obtain with them. Now, oil well. In general, the area beneath earth in which petroleum oil and oil gas are formed, are produced, are present is called oil well. It is simply a boring which is done from the top of earth to that region where all this is stored in the earth's surface, and by this we obtain petroleum oil and natural gas. Now, petroleum oil is used to obtain various products like gasoline or petrol, diesel, jet fuel, kerosene, and many other products, and they are all used for some general and some specific purpose. This is a diagram which shows fractional distillation of petroleum oil or refining of petroleum oil. You can see that various fractions are separated from the petroleum oil using the difference in their boiling point. Like gasoline or petrol, it boils at 150 degrees C, so it is separated in that chamber which has temperature 150 degrees C. Fuel oil, it is separated at 370 degrees C, which is its boiling point. It also produces lubricating oil, paraffin wax and asphalt, which do not vaporize in the process and as a result obtained in liquid waste from the bottom. This is a general diagram that shows various use of coal and petroleum products like LPG. They are used to make chemicals, petrol for vehicles, jet fuel, diesel fuel, lubricating oil, waxes, factories, bitumen for roads. Remember, like coal tar is coal product used for making roads. Bitumen is the product obtained from petroleum oil used to make roads, and it gives better quality road as compared to coal tar. Now, these are various organic fuels, fossil fuels we obtain from petroleum oil: diesel, ethane and other alkenes, fuel oils, gasoline, kerosene, LPG, bulk tar, petroleum coke is another product we obtain in solid form. Now, what will happen if we use them in excess? Now, millions of tons of waste is produced when we process petroleum oil, and that waste is dumped in the seas or on the soil, which causes a lot of pollution. The acid rain are caused due to use of coal that contain high amount of sulfur. These petroleum oils, they interfere with the groundwater and levels of water table. They contaminate land and waterways and produce fly ash spills. The impact of water use on flows of rivers and their land uses, dust nuisance. Subsidence above tunnels, sometimes damaging infrastructure. Coal-fired plants produce a lot of ash which causes lung disease and asthma and also lung cancer. Coal-fired plants emit mercury, selenium and various other elements, metals which are very harmful and can even cause cancer and many other diseases, like they are responsible for the aging of person at very fast rate. If somewhere the soil and water in nature has high content of arsenic, the people will show the whitening of hair at very early age. Release of carbon dioxide, the greenhouse gas which causes global warming, and coal, which is the largest contributor to the human-made increase of CO2 in air. Thank you. Have a nice day.